Welcome to CryptoCoins, where we review the best coins for you. How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins. My name is Freddie Colton, and I know, I talk about NFT gaming a lot. Well, why is that? It's because I talk about cryptocurrency, and I like to talk to you guys about projects I think are up and coming and will actually potentially make you some money. Again, keeping in mind this is never financial advice, always do your own research, but I like to try to push you towards somewhere that, may stumble you upon the type of investment you'd like to make. And it seems right now a very good investment to make is in NFT gaming, NFTs in general, and a lot of cryptocurrencies will base themselves around that. Therefore, today we're going to be talking about the newest and latest, DogeZoo. Now, actually, probably a lot of you have already heard that if you're in the cryptocurrency space. It's a pretty popular one at the moment. We've got a decent following on Twitter with 11.4, and the cool thing about that is that, they've got a natural following, it seems. They're not over-following people. It seems they're actually pretty active as well. They've got a good like ratio, which I can appreciate, and so for 11.4 thousand followers, that's not a bad, not bad to do. We've got almost 10,000 on Telegram, which is also a very good number. It's a very active Telegram. Now, this is the official one. They also have an announcement Telegram, which also has a pretty nice number of subscribers, a couple thousand. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm just showing you the bigger one. And then we've actually got their white paper, which I really liked. Again, I'm a fan of a good white paper, and they did this one very different. Now, you can actually check out the instructions in another language, being Japanese or Chinese, excuse me. I don't actually know very much. I know that from what I know, Japanese is boxier, so I believe it is Japanese, but I'm not exactly sure. However, it's really cool as a white paper. It tells you everything you need to know, welcomes you, gives you a little introduction. You can actually click through things, tells you about the different doges that you can get, or dogs. I'm going to call them dogs most of the time. And tells you, shows you the gameplay, shows you, and I'll show you that in a second. They actually show you how to play on their website, which is fun. Talks about the NFTs to, you get different types of rarities. We've got the DogeZoo. So this is actually how you play the game. This is how the game will look. I was unable to actually find the game online at the moment, so I think it's coming. I think the game's right around the corner. From what it looks like, it's not out at the moment, but this is some gameplay. Very funny. You can see actually the dog can actually hold the knife and attack and that sort of thing, so that's pretty funny. I thought that was cool. And then you can see actually the value right here. I was checking it out. You can check it out here on Dex Tools, and they've done pretty well. What's interesting is they went up right after they started, stayed pretty stagnant, and then had another jump. It had another spike because, again, I think a lot of people have been discussing them. I'm definitely not the only person. It is worth many zeros. One, actually, I thought it was a little bit higher. The max was that, 0.0002. So many zeros and a 1 at the moment. Sorry, not going to read all those at the moment. So let's check out kind of what their website, meat and potatoes is, and it's very simple. So it's talking about the Doge. It's a, project. It's basically Zoo. I pretty much explained all that. We will check out their promotional video. Now, I'm going to let part of the music play at the beginning, but then I got to cut it off just because I don't want to steal copyright. All right, that's enough. Welcome to DogeZoo. And it's really cool. I love they kind of intersperse these like rocket things. It just shows you this is showing you a lot of what I showed. So yeah, there you go. Again, I don't like to show full intro videos. I think that's, up for you guys to go check that out. That's why they made it for you, so you can, see that yourself. And I don't want to steal anyone's copyright, but it's pretty funny. It's, as you can see, it's more on the humorous side, so I thought that was fun. They hired Eugene Simon, who played one of the Lannisters on Game of Thrones. He was also in House of Anubis on Nickelodeon, if you guys are old enough to even remember that. Anyway, it calls him an influencer, so that is their influencer backer, which I thought was pretty funny. Now, I'm gonna have to this support from the world community, I'm gonna have to swipe past that kind of quickly, because you can slow down if you'd like, but it's not no nudity, but there's just some sexy girls, and I don't want to go about showing that, but not to be rude, clearly just hired groups of very attractive women from different parts of the world to talk about how awesome DogeZoo is. Interesting tactic, that's all I'll say. And then this tells you how to play DogeZoo, actually. So this is fun. You can place a food, and then he smells it and comes. Now this is fascinating. This is the first NFT where you can actually have a NFT game where you can have one of the NFTs just stumble upon you. I thought that was very interesting. Usually you have to breed. In this one, and then you can give him a bone. I thought this was fun. Wow, so many food. I'm fat Doge. I thought that was funny. I well-made website. That's why I say it shows you kind of how to play. You can actually put food out to try to attract them. Depending on the food, I think depending on the rarity, sometimes you have a percentage to get a really good one. And I thought that was really fascinating that you can actually, the game is giving you NFTs. That way they're sort of producing them out there to be on the marketplace. They want big NFTs, valuable NFTs out there just as much as the next guy, because they're still making a cut of that cheddar when it sells. People forget that. They think, oh, the website doesn't want them to have a $10,000 NFT. So, well, no, the more that are like legendaries that they get out there, they want to get a couple legendaries for someone to sell, because if Johnny ends up making $9,000 and they still make 1,000, it's they still profited by, creating the NFT. So I think that's interesting to think about. Their tokenomics, they have a huge supply. They do a lot of burning though, so that's pretty smart. We'll see, again, but the cool thing is that the token holds an inherent value thanks to the game. So again, that's cool. This token does have a value. They're not just crazy out there. Here is their roadmap. They're in phases. It's not really specified on time, so I'm not exactly sure where we're at. I think we're closer to phase 2. They're not, they're sort of between phase 1 and phase 2, it seemed, from what I was looking at. We're definitely not at phase 3 yet, so we'll see how things pan out there. But again, it's been the talk from a lot of folks, and it seems to have a very active community, and that's what you want in this type of an investment, right? You want a very active community. So it talks a little bit more about the project. You can contact them directly, which I really like. You can actually, there's a direct email to the team if you have any issues, complaints, questions, anything you need, direct contact. I really appreciate that. A lot of them don't do that, and that is pretty much wrapping it up today. DogeZoo, there was not a lot to tell you, not a lot to show. Pretty simple concept in general. You have your own zoo of NFTs. They are doges, and they're based on real dogs, so they're not, crazy, interesting kind of fighting type, but it seems like your dog can hold like a knife. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Anyway, thank you all my friends for coming by. As always, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, talk to us in the comments. Again, I like to say it, I love to talk to you all, so thank you all for the comments I've been getting. It's been very polite, very kind, and I love my community here. So please feel free to reach out at any time. My name is Freddie Colton. This is CryptoCoins, and we will see you in the next video.